I am recording on everything this time. I hate myself so much. Jake and I just did 30 minutes of this podcast, and I didn't click record on the audio part of the recording. So now I really just want to drown myself in wine.
See, normally this would really just piss me off, but I'm like, whatever.
I'm just like so annoyed with myself because I had everything ready and then my internet didn't work. So then I was like, shit, gotta fix the internet. Then I fixed the internet and then I was like, all right, we're ready to rock and roll. And then I didn't fucking press record on the goddamn recording.
Well, who are you?
I'm Ricki.
I'm Jake.
You're listening to 20-somethings who are fucking morons.
I also hear that feedback. Like I can hear myself.
I don't know why you can hear yourself.
All
Honestly,
right, so
I just want to slip my head into a wall.
We had some great conversations that will never be heard. We talked about the PlayStation 5. Ricki asked me if I knew what a PlayStation 5 was because I'm not a gamer. I did know what it was. I didn't know how much it was. It's $500. People are selling it for $1,000. There's cults gangs in Romania that are robbing.
I guess cults and gangs are pretty similar when you really think about it.
What are they doing? They're robbing 18-wheeler trucks?
Yeah, they're just jumping on 18-wheelers filled with PlayStation 5s. They're like Fast and Furiousing that shit.
Oh, and and what got us to that conversation was Ricki said this year she feels like every year more and more she doesn't feel like the Christmas spirit, and I said it's her fault. And then we talked about Christmas cards and how I keep getting holiday cards, but I don't want to hang your family on my fridge for a month.
Which is just a miserable attitude to have.
Yeah.
You call me the Grinch, but you won't even put people's Christmas cards up. Or you will, but reluctantly, and you really don't want to.
Yes. And then I said, are we supposed to text people and say thanks for the card? And you said no.
I hope not, because I never do. So if you're supposed to, then my bad.
That's basically what you missed in the half an hour that will never be heard.
Now I don't even know what to talk about, because those are the things that we were going to talk about, and you just ran through them so quickly. I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't even remember where we are.
Nothing makes sense.
That was everything.
Right now. That's what I'm saying. That was everything. You just ran through everything that we talked about. So now I don't even know what we're supposed to talk about.
Okay, let's go back to these topics. As you drink your wine. I'm not drinking wine because my liver hurts from last week.
Yes, your vacation that you went on in the Hamptons. Oh, wait. Pause. I didn't get to ask you this in the last 30 minutes that we did this. Yes. But you left our virtual holiday party early. Everybody else is still streaming, and you dipped out. I need to know why you dipped out.
The answer is no.
I know it has nothing to do with a lady friend. I'm very well aware of that, but everybody has to know.
Oh, so I went to the Hamptons. One of my best friends, his aunt owns a house there, and he had it for like a week or something, and he's like, you should come for a weekend. And I said, okay. So I took it as an opportunity to use it for work and go shoot a bunch of content at this beautiful house. So then I took off on Friday, and we did a bunch of fun things, and then Saturday, Sunday, whatever. So our party was on Thursday, and they all started drinking before we started doing the thing, and I told them it was going to be like an hour and a half. Ended up being like 2.5 hours, and then they all were like ready to go in the hot tub and start really drinking and have a good time, and so then that's why I left, because I wanted to
So you ditched all of us to go hang out with your friends.
I hung out with you guys for 2.5 hours.
It
was supposed to be an hour and a half, and we
spent what, Jake?
2.5
it's fine
hours.
Because all I can handle is about 2 hours of you on a daily basis.
It was already a half hour too much.
So it worked out well for me.
That was fun, though. I'm happy we did that.
I'm very happy we did that. I had a great time.
I just felt kind of left out because I didn't decorate my room like everyone else did, but like also I wasn't home, so
that's entirely on you, sir. No one but you.
But I managed to get the virtual holiday extravaganza and my work stuff and hang out with them all done in the same day.
Yeah, of course you did, because you didn't make the shots that we all made together or the drink that we all drank together. All you had to do was order pizza and sit in front of the camera.
I did not order pizza. I drove to a pizza place, got one slice of pizza. It was disgusting, and I ate it. Did you make pizza? Because I didn't see you eat pizza the whole time.
Yeah, I made cauliflower pizza.
Did you? Where was it?
Cauliflower vegetable pizza. It was delicious. I had more of it the next day.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I did. There's a whole part of me literally dancing with my shoulders, eating my pizza by myself as you guys were jibber-jabbing, talking.
I didn't see you eat pizza.
I literally ate it in front of your face.
Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention.
You're the fucking worst.
Chris, okay, so why do you...
What are you about to say? Because it just scares me whenever you open your mouth.
No, I'm just trying to go back on what will never be heard. So, like, you feel like it's not Christmassy this year.
Well, I feel like as I get older, it gets less and less Christmassy. And this year especially was just not Christmassy at all. It just seems like meh.
Well, my theory is that it doesn't feel as Christmassy because you're not doing everything you normally do. One, we live near New York City, right? So New York City, as you said, is
the Christmas capital of the world.
The Christmas capital of the world, except for the North Pole, where the big guy is.
That makes sense.
Big guy being King Kong. If you watched our virtual holiday extravaganza, you know the big guy is King Kong from the movie King Kong.
Or Jesus, depends on which way you look at.
Yeah. And so anyway, you're not like going into stores and hearing music and like eating in nice Christmassy looking restaurants, and it's just like we're not doing the Christmassy things. And my thought is that it doesn't feel Christmassy to me because I'm not hearing Christmas music and I'm not listening to as much Christmas music. So without the Christmas music, it's not really Christmas time.
I don't think it has to do with the music. I think it has to do with the less joy being around the universe. There's just not as much joy and happiness this year, which makes sense. There's a lot going on. But because of that, it's not that Christmassy. It just doesn't feel very like wholesome and bright and jolly. Even though I hate Christmas, those are all the things that I expect around this time. And there's just none of that. So it just feels like not Christmas. Christmas is next week and it just doesn't even feel like that's happening. And it's supposed to snow literally tomorrow. We're recording this on a Tuesday. So we're supposed to get pummeled with a foot of snow tomorrow. And I am not looking forward to any of it. And even with the snow, I don't think it's going to feel like Christmas.
I am so excited for the snow.
So stupid.
Okay, here's my thing. Normally when it snows, if it snows and you live in a city, it's disgusting because the next few days after it snows, it's all gross and slushy and you have to wear your snow boots for like 16 different years because it's just so much snow.
Wow, you got a little dramatic this time around talking about it.
You can't wear normal shoes for so long because they're going to get disgusting. So you have to wear your snow boots, right? Luckily, I have nice, comfy snow boots. And but this year I don't have to commute to work and I don't have to go anywhere, and so I can just enjoy the snow. And it's like that moment when you wake up and it's just like silent and you just hear the wind and you just see the flat snow.
This is literally not what it's like for you when it snows.
Yeah, but it's like that.
You
at my
live in a
house.
city. It is slushy, disgusting. There's dog pee in the snow. Like there's nothing exciting about snow where you live.
True, but there are certain areas, like there's a park close to my house that will probably be nice and snowy. And then
so are you gonna walk to the park so that you can stomp around in the snow a little bit, make a little snow angel?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what I miss about
convincing.
Do you know what I miss about childhood? Did you ever have the like snow overalls?
Of course.
Why do they
the big puffy ones?
Do they make that in like adult sizes? Because I want one.
Yeah, they're just not puffy.
What? No, I don't want normal overalls.
No. I'm saying that they make snow overalls. They're just not puffy like they were when we were little. Like the overalls that we wore when we were little, they're like puffy. They make them for adults. They're just not puffy.
Can I get a puffy one?
Maybe. You gotta look it up. I don't know if they make the puffy ones. I don't know what adults want to wear puffy overalls.
Well, it's like snow. They make like ski suits, right?
Yeah, it's essentially that.
I should just get a ski suit.
Exactly.
but then I have to wash it. See, nothing's as much fun when you have to like do laundry and stuff now. Because before, right?
You're right. You just take off all your wet clothes, plop it right in the front of the house, and then your mom takes care of it.
Think about how many different layers you would wear in the snow, right? Like I knew I would wear at least 2 socks. You wear a pair of pants. You put your overalls
and they all
over
get
the
wet.
pants. They all get wet. You wear a shirt. You wear a sweatshirt. You wear your winter jacket. Everything gets wet, and then you just take it off. And then, oh, Mom, can you do this for me? Or Dad, can you do this for me? Yep. And everything gets washed and clean and nice and beautiful. Maybe I was just a spoiled child, but
that's how it went for me too. So I get it.
I have to go to the laundromat, and like we all know, I don't go to the laundromat. I do wash and fold, and I'm not going to send all that stuff to wash and fold.
Is that out of your budget for wash and fold?
Yeah. You know how much that would be for one snowstorm?
Just too much.
Oh my God, it'd be like $30 just to clean one snowstorm's worth of clothes.
Oh, you are the fucking worst.
Yeah. So
life is less Christmassy as we get older, especially this year, because this year is just a disaster. People are doing crazy ass shit. Older. It is as we get older.
No, I think I don't feel that way. I think just
you don't think it gets less Christmassy as you get older?
No, I mean, I never had like a really Christmassy Christmas because I never celebrated Christmas.
Because you celebrate Hanukkah. So yeah, you can't say anything about it. You have no idea.
But I still have had Christmas time, and I don't think it's getting any less Christmassy or time.
So last year you didn't feel like it was less Christmassy. You felt like it was totally normal Christmas.
Yeah, because I did Christmassy things. And I
didn't feel it very much last year. And I did Christmassy things on purpose because I was in LA.
Well, maybe you felt it less because you were used to having Christmas in the cold weather your whole life, and this was your first warm weather Christmas.
I don't think that was it. Because even the year before that, it felt less Christmassy to me too. Like, as I get older, the magic of Christmas is just dwindling away.
But what feels less Christmassy?
Everything. What do you mean what feels less? Everything. It just doesn't feel Christmassy.
But why?
I don't know, Jake. I have no idea why. It just feels like the magic of Christmas isn't really there anymore. And I think it's because I'm getting old and I'm getting boring.
Grumpy.
And I'm getting grumpy. Yeah. All of those things, 100%, I think are the reasons why I just don't feel like it's very Christmassy anymore. It's kind of like every single Christmas movie. That's why all the kids know Santa and none of the adults, because remember, the adults start to lose their magic.
Okay, so you wanted to talk about this last week, and this would be a good time to talk about this.
I know. Why do you think I started fucking talking about it, Jake?
But first I wanted to tell you that I watched Elf last week.
Great movie.
That movie is so good.
It's such a good. Wait, is that the first time you've watched Elf?
No, but every time I watch it, it just is still good. Like it's not. I just feel like they don't make movies like that anymore. Wow, I sound so old. You know, they just don't make them like that anymore.
Are we talking to like your dad at this point? You just don't make movies like that anymore.
No, it's just such a good movie.
I love your dad. I would never diss him like that.
But he would say that.
Yeah, so Elf is a classic, but there are some like pretty shitty Christmas movies, if we're being entirely honest. And most of them are those weird Hallmarky Lifetime movies. Like, they're always the weirdest movies that you can possibly imagine. And then Netflix comes out with some weird ones. Some that I liked, though.
I've seen a lot of really bad Netflix ones.
But have you watched Christmas Chronicles?
I don't think so.
Good movie. Watched it for the first time this year. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yep. Good movie. Surprised me.
A family, and then they fall in love with somebody, and then somebody else falls in love. I'm writing it down on my movie list.
I mean, kind of, in a way. But not really love, though. There's not really love in it. It's actually... The second one's a little bit more about love. The first one, not so much. But also, I watched... what is that other movie with Kristen Stewart? The Happiest Season?
I don't know.
I think it's The Happiest Season. That one was good too. They're always just so corny, like Christmas movies, that I don't really get that into them because they're so corny. Like, I like Elf because it's corny, but it knows it's corny, so it just dug right into the corniness, you know, and just embraced it, which made it funny.
The Hallmark movies.
Where they seriously think that being corny actually makes sense and is like a cute thing to do.
Yeah, I don't understand that. And my thing is like, if somebody has that idea and then they go to somebody with a script and they're like, this is fucking genius. And then like, yeah, you know what? Let's make this movie. And they're like, okay. And then Hallmark Channel's like, yeah, let's fucking buy this. Like, this is genius. And then they're like, you know what? We're going to air this like 17,000 times. And then, I just don't know how it gets to that point. My point is like, if you and I are not if somebody's coming up with things like this, why are you and I not doing something?
That's a good question. Maybe we write a Christmas movie. We're always trying to think of get rich quick schemes. I think that might be it.
I mean, yeah, I'm down.
How do we make it the corniest Christmas movie ever? Like, what do we need for it to be super corny?
Lots of love.
Okay.
Snow.
Okay.
Travel plans that get foiled.
Okay.
I
feel like somehow like there needs to be some classic Christmas character, like like Frosty the Snowman, or like a nutcracker that comes to life or something.
Okay, I like it. And what else? Definitely a lot of dads. Like, maybe we just make this like a dad. Oh, that could be funny.
Not a bad idea. Focus on the dads during Christmas, because all the moms do all the shopping. What are dads doing?
Dad's Christmas, dad's holiday, dad's giving. Wrong holiday.
It's not the right time of year.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. If you steal this idea, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm not talking to you, Ricki. I'm talking to you listening. It's a Christmas movie all about dads and being a dad, and your son or your daughter coming home and they're in love, and there's definitely going to be a gay character because whoever directs the movie is going to feel like they have to put a gay character in to feel diverse. And the daughter will come home and she'll be a lesbian, and so she like comes home with her new girlfriend, and like nobody knows that she's a lesbian.
You're talking about the happiest season, pretty much.
Oh fuck. Yeah, but it's gonna focus on the dads though. It's not gonna be about this girl's relationship. It's not gonna be about how they're in love, right? It's gonna be about all the dad's feelings and how he's like, but he's gonna be a really accepting dad. He's gonna be like, he's like lives in 2020, and they're like,
is this where we have the musical scene when he accepts her and he like sings to her about acceptance?
No.
There's got to be a musical scene at some point.
I mean, somebody can break out, but the dad's not gonna break out in song. That's just too much.
How is that too much? It's all about the dads.
Are we trying to go like way too much, or are we just trying to be like, this is really corny?
No. We're trying to do like overly corny because that's the only way that Lifetime's going to pick it up.
Okay, then the whole thing's a musical. There's no talking.
There's no talking.
Everything is just singing.
Dude, that's when I can't.
What are we going to say? That's on what?
I feel like that's when everything comes to life. Like all the elves on the shelf and all the nutcrackers all come to life, and they do like a whole musical number together at the beginning, and that's how it starts. So everyone's just like, what the hell is this?
I like that. So maybe the first like 2 minutes of the film are talking, and then it's like boom, musical, and then everything comes to life, and it's great. They're like driving, they're on the plane, everyone's fucking singing. The flight attendant's like, please buckle your seatbelts. And then it's like,
why does the flight attendant have a weird accent while she's singing? That was like not even like a known accent either. It was like a made up accent that you just did.
Well, yeah, because they're going to be in some made up world. They're going to be in like Elfsville.
I was going to say Elfsplania, and I don't know why.
Elfsplania. Or the whole thing takes place on an airplane.
Oh, like everything just happens on an airplane. Like they all realize that they're not going to land where they're supposed to land, so they have to turn around, and then everybody becomes friends, and they all sing and dance on the plane.
I kind of like this. Have you seen what was that show? Euphoria? Is that what it's called?
Yes, I love Euphoria.
Did you see the new season that they just came out with, or the new episode, or whatever it was?
I didn't see the new episode yet, so please do not tell me anything about it. I will literally jump through this camera and I will strangle you in front of all of these people that will watch this later. I swear to God, Jake.
I didn't really watch it, so I can't ruin anything for you, but I think that a majority of it takes place in a diner.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're definitely onto something, because if if they can produce that, then we can produce our Christmas holiday movie
musical on an airplane. I love this.
This is a good idea.
Let's get to it, Jake. We got to get ready for next year.
We gotta start going now.
Like now, we gotta start planning this. Like we're behind.
Like we're like 3 months behind, probably.
We gotta get to it.
I love it. This is a great idea.
Also, my computer's dying, so that's cool.
Well, which percentage are you at?
10%.
Oh, great. Well, we've been recording for I don't know how long.
like an hour and a half. Technically recording for an hour and a half, but the half hour doesn't count. So we've been recording for 21 minutes. So this is gonna be a short one this week because I suck, and I'm sorry for that. But like,
yeah, it's all right. Shit happens.
I suck, and honestly, we're gonna do a Hot Mess Express right now. But like, I feel like I'm the conductor this week of the Hot Mess Express.
Oh yeah, like 1,000%. I mean, I'm excited to hear this story, but like, there's no fucking way.
Should I just tell you the story anyways, even though we know that I'm going to be the conductor because I just fucked up this week's episode so bad by not recording the audio and only recording the video portion that is muted.
Oh, but you forgot the half hour before that when we were trying to figure out your internet problem.
Right.
Yo, you have taken the reins of the train.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to be this way, okay? It's just the kind of day that I'm having. All right. Well, let's hear the runner-up. Runner-up to the Hot Mess Express conductor will be, we can call him Jack.
Jack.
It's slightly longer, but he was a contender at least.
Okay.
So Jack said, I was in college and went on a trip for a conference with other college friends / colleagues. It was my first time on the West Coast and I was under 21, but we all decided to chill in our rooms and get drunk. Well, almost an entire bottle of Captain Morgan later, one of my colleagues was talking about the third Harry Potter book he was reading on the plane. Mind you, this is in 2012, so the movies have been out and so have the books. And he is telling us how he loves a particular character. I'm going to say right now that if you have not read or watched Harry Potter, shut off the podcast. And also, if you haven't, then the fuck have you been doing for the last 10 years? So he said, my drunk ass said, well, I wouldn't get too attached to him, assuming he had at least seen the movies. Turns out he never saw the movies or read the book. This colleague stormed out of the room. And while my drunk brain was trying to process everything, our one friend who loves books started hopping on my back and beating me, saying, we don't spoil Harry Potter. So the next morning we all met for breakfast, and the guy who I ruined the book for was so pissed that he didn't speak to me. Eventually we made up, but I felt like such an ass. I feel bad for this guy. I've done so much worse while drunk instead of just spoiling the Harry Potter book.
First of all, I don't think this is a hot mess story. Because
why?
He didn't do anything wrong. Who gives a shit?
He spoiled the book.
If you didn't, what year did he say this was?
I mean, he did say it was 2012 or 2013. So yeah, the guy should have read or watched the movie.
If you expected to go your whole life without somebody telling you what happens in Harry Potter after it's been out for fucking 20 years, I'm sorry. You have no reason to be mad. And it sucks if this guy felt bad, because you should not feel bad at all.
Okay, what if it wasn't the Harry Potter books? Would you then feel bad for the other guy who got it spoiled, or would you not feel bad because you just feel like it's just a book?
Wait, what do you mean? What if it wasn't that?
Because your argument is that it was the Harry Potter books. They've been out for so long, he should have known what the ending was or what was going to happen to that character. So what I'm saying is, if it wasn't the Harry Potter books and just a random book and someone spoiled it, would you still feel the same?
Yes. Who gives a shit? That would be like somebody right now ruining Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad ended fucking 10 years ago at this point.
I never watched it. Don't tell me what happens.
Okay, I'm going to ruin the ending.
Don't you dare. They all die. Everybody dies?
They all die. Everyone. No, Walt
Are you
doesn't
lying
die.
or are you fucking with me?
No, Walt doesn't die, but you're not really sure what happens with him.
So you just assume everyone dies?
Well, you're not sure if he died.
Oh my God, I've literally never watched.
But a lot of people die. And even if you watched it, it doesn't matter because even if you know the ending, you still have to know what happens up to it. And it's like
I don't even know what you
episodes.
just said because nothing of what you said made sense because you just got so mad that you just like.
You can't get mad at somebody for ruining the ending to something that came out so long ago. Get over it.
No, I mean I get that, but what?
He's not the conductor of the Hot Mess Express because he's not a hot mess. He's a normal human being. You are the hot mess. You hold the title.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't
he's
know.
runner-up.
I just think that it's not. That's just not even remotely a hot mess story.
Okay. Well, I'm the conductor this week because I suck, but he's a runner-up.
Also, all of our stories recently have included excessive amounts of alcohol, and I'm waiting for a hot mess story that includes no alcohol.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm the conductor, and mine doesn't include any alcohol this week.
I mean, you're drinking right now.
Yeah, but that's not why everything got fucked up. I've had one glass of wine tonight, and then I'm not even done drinking yet, and I fucked everything up tonight. So it's just me being sober and me sucking, and that's why I'm the conductor.
I got the daily coronavirus update from my town.
Oh, how's it looking in there?
Not good.
Okay, great. So on that note, we have to get to shower thoughts before my computer dies.
Yep.
You ready to get in the shower?
Nope.
Okay, great. Let me know when you're ready. I'll just be over here drinking the last bit of my wine.
Hold on, I need to find my shower thought.
You suck.
Okay.
I warned you today. I said we have to do Hot Mess Express and shower thoughts.
Yeah, I forgot.
So I wanted you to pull out your notebook and pick out which one of your shower thoughts you thought was a good one to talk about today.
My notebook.
Oh my goodness. I'm using my notebook that Anthony gave us during our hopefully not so awkward virtual holiday extravaganza. That says people I want to punch in the face. I love it.
Huh.
So that's my go-to notebook now. God, you're the worst.
Okay. I forgot. I wrote it down. I found it.
Okay, are you ready now for your shower thought?
Yes.
Okay, let's get our asses in the shower. We got to do a quick one.
Okay.
That sounds kind of weird because it almost sounds like I'm asking for a
quickie.
quickie in the shower. That's not at all what I want.
I mean, we gotta go quick. We gotta go quick. And what happened? What are you thinking in the shower today, Ricki?
I'm thinking I don't feel well after that. Part of me wants to throw up. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm thinking in the
so
shower
tan right now.
It's definitely because I moved around and the light and the way that the camera's working. Whatever.
Okay, what are you thinking in the
I'll
shower
take it.
today?
So I'm thinking about how nice that compliment was, but also the fact that when you listen to laugh tracks during shows, that you're actually listening to dead people's laughter.
What?
Laugh tracks were all recorded like back in the 50s. So
What?
every time that you hear a laugh track, it's literally of people who have already died. It's
That's
dead
worse than-
people's laughter.
That's worse than ruining the ending to Harry Potter. Why would you tell me that?
It's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about it the other day because I was like, it's so strange that not all these sitcoms don't really use laugh tracks anymore. And then I was like, why not? And then I really looked into it, and all of the laugh tracks are from like the 50s. So whenever you hear anybody laughing during a sitcom, it's dead people's laughter.
Also, imagine being in a
fucked up.
recording for one of those things. Like, okay, ready, set, laugh. Okay, laugh harder. Oh my god. Oh, I lost my shower thought. I don't even know what I'm going to say now. Holy shit.
Oh, Jake, what are you thinking in the shower?
You ever think that, like, when you turn the pillow over to get the cold side of the pillow, it's always just the right amount of cold?
Oh, yeah. True. I've never like hyped up the moment of being like, oh yeah, this is going to be really cold. And then it wasn't really cold, you know? Like it was always perfect. It was like, yes, on my cheek. Feels good.
Exactly.
Huh.
And that's
I wonder how the bottom part doesn't get hot and only the top part does.
I have a cooling pillow that's supposed to stay cool, and it does not stay cool.
Okay, great. Thanks for that additional information that I didn't ask for.
You're welcome. Thanks for telling me that fucking laugh tracks are dead people. Now I
feel like that's important information that everyone should know.
Cry myself to sleep.
I'm going to go cry myself to sleep because today was a disaster.
I'm glad you ruined the episode because this is great. I feel like this is a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad that you had fun. That makes me feel better. I hope everyone else had fun too, even though it was a shorter episode than usual and it was quite the fucking mess. I promise to be better next week, but also that might be a lie, so don't count on it.
Yep.
All right, do your spiel, Jake.
You can follow us at 20SDN Podcast on everything, and make sure that you text us 201-588-5139. Text us and say hi, or your hot mess express story, or the name of your dog, or whatever you want to text us.
Oh, I kind of like that trend. Send us pictures of your dogs with their names.
That'd be cute.
And if they have holiday outfits, put them in their holiday outfits.
No, that's so... Okay, fine. I'm not going to ruin your fun.
Come on, dude. I need a mood booster right now.
Okay, fine. Send us dogs in fucking holiday outfits. It's going to be great. We'll see you next week.
And don't forget to share us with your friends. Catch you next week.
Bye.